ladies and gentlemen, I'm Corey.
I'm Justice.
And I'm Roz.
And this is Dude.
There's no bong pact.
Fuck! Again. Somebody's back.
Bro, I just looked down. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. I can't wait to finish this intro.
I knew as soon as I said, hey guys. I was like, dude, the bong's not back.
I need the ashtray.
I didn't realize.
I'm gonna
We
pack
haven't
it
even started. We don't even know where it is.
I'm Cole. And I'm Corey.
I'm Justice.
And I'm Roz.
And this is Dude. Where's the bong? Join the squad on Dude, Where's the Bong? The only place where you can, the best place to get your news and random information, good tidbits, and fun times. Oh.
What do we got on the docket for this week, guys?
Well, it's just the Fantastic Four again. How we doing, guys?
Hey, we're all here. We're all
Alive.
kicking.
Somewhat.
Happy Wednesday, guys.
Happy hump day, bitches.
That's right.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh, shit. Cleetus finished top 10 at the ARCA Talladega 200.
Yes, he did.
Hell
Yes,
yeah, you did. Yep. That was a good race.
Down a cylinder for I don't know how long at the end of the race there, but for at least a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah. It was a good
So y'all got to see it. I was moving, friend.
I know. It was a good race, though. It was good to see him finish top 10. It means he knows what he's doing. And we all knew he knew what he was doing. Nice to prove it.
Yep. I think he was a little more intimidated going to Daytona, but he got that off his back by the time he got in there. And he had talked to Junior. He got a lot of tips. Greg or old Biff talking to me more.
Absolutely.
Got more sim time.
The great Biff.
Has his own fucking sim rig now. That also comes into play.
Yeah.
He was winning on iRacing with Carson Hocevar, so.
Yeah, them two are like fucking best friends at this point.
That's
The way
nice.
they play that shit together.
Probably, yeah.
Does Kyle ever join them? I feel like he'd enjoy some more iRacing time.
I think Larson stays off of iRacing these days.
Probably.
Probably for the best.
Probably.
Speaking of Larson, are we ready to jump into Dega Sunday?
Finally gets a top, 5 out of Super Speedway for the first time?
Yep.
Probably first top 10 out of Super Speedway?
Larson was second.
Yep.
Byron was third.
Larson's second was stolen.
Elliott was fifth. Bowman was seventh. Colton. Team Hendrick did good. Your guys, Suarez got 9th. Chastain got 20th. And SVG got 29th. So they did pretty alright.
And your
And
boy,
here comes my team.
your boy made a big block to hold the Toyotas up too. He did a great job.
I mean, that's the one thing he's good at.
He just threw it up. He's like, "Yep, eat it."
Yeah.
And then we move on to RFK, who were all DNFs.
Well, no,
Every single one of them.
No, they all...
2 DNFs and a DQ.
They considered fucking
Priest.
Priest. They considered Priest a DNF.
I thought then it's just D and Q. He got disqualified. The DQ.
On the thing it said DNF. So.
No. He was
I'm
disqualified.
going by what the Google tells me.
He was
Whatever.
disqualified.
He was
We all got
disqualified,
fucked, and I don't think...
Penske didn't appeal theirs either. They actually responded or announced that faster than RFK did.
Yeah.
They were like immediate, like, yeah, we're not challenging that shit.
What'd they do?
They had missing bolts or whatever on the spoiler.
Okay. Because we had one too many fucking shims, you bunch of dumbasses.
Yup.
There went my second place.
It wasn't a competitive advantage.
Who made first?
Austin Cindric.
Austin Cindric, yes.
Austin Cinder?
Yep.
Drake, where?
They gave him the wreath that you get after Dega, and he wore it. He's probably still wearing it.
Wouldn't you?
He wore it all the way to the
Yeah.
post-race press conference and beyond. He said he was going to try to get on the plane with it, and I don't know if he did or not. kind of hope he did.
I would.
I kind of hope he did.
Bob Packross asked him why he was still wearing it, and that's what he said. He said, if you won Dagger, wouldn't you wear it too?
Yeah, but I don't think I'd be wearing it that long.
Absolutely.
He's like, I'm trying to wear this on the plane. And if Penske hooked him up, he went on a private jet, and he did.
Oh, I'm sure.
Name I haven't heard in quite a while.
Chase Elliott just flies his helicopter most of the races.
Yeah.
Really?
I wonder if that's how fucking Cleet shows up. I know that's not how he showed up to this last one. Because he did the big RV trip.
Yeah, I don't know if he did the 500. I don't think he did. I think they towed her home.
Because he auctioned the RVs off, or one of them, didn't he?
I don't know what they did. I haven't watched that yet.
I think Biffle's got one of them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think...
I'm pretty sure, because they took the RVs to Talladega Boulevard.
But...
Yep.
I have no idea what happened with them. I have to watch the video still.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
No, I'm on the socials. I'm on the socials keeping up.
I haven't seen anything about them selling it.
I literally have never watched a Cleetus video without you, but I am on the socials keeping the fuck up, bitch.
You should.
Catch up.
Great.
Catch up. I'm sure I know they are. I know they're great. I watch every one that you put on pretty much. Unless I want to watch something else, which is its own issue.
Yeah. Just got to deal with the Cleats priority.
Sometimes.
I have his jersey now. Okay, priority.
Mm-hmm. You have one of his jerseys, yes sir. Which one are you getting next?
That's the only time I sell a Cleetus Racing jersey is World Cup, so probably next year.
I wonder if we've got... I'm buying
Next
you
year's
an
World
Arco
Cup?
Series shirt if they've got one, though.
Oh, they've got one for sure.
I'm buying us both one.
It's Ford, though. Try to find one without a Ford badge plastered all over it, please.
You're not going to.
I know.
Clay's a Ford guy,
Well, he's a doesn't give a fuck guy. He'll drive whatever's fast, and
I mean, fair.
the team he happened to make connections to get into was a Ford team. He doesn't care if he's driving Toyota or Chevy.
Right, but...
It's still a fucking LS motor. They're just a bunch of fucking 427 LS blocks.
Well, listen, this doesn't have, like, the Ford logo plastered on it. I mean, it's on the front of the car because it's on the front of the car, but...
I'm down for that.
Get over it.
It's on the front of the car, whatever. Yeah.
I zigged instead of zagged. Oh, that's gonna live forever.
I think the Escalade giveaway just ended. Damn.
Next time.
Might need to wait to buy merch until the next
what does
giveaway.
POS stand for?
Piece of shit.
No, paid off shitbox.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, piece of shit.
POS can mean whatever it wants, as long as that last word means shit or shit box.
Yeah.
Well, you have a POS system in the fucking at restaurants, their tablets and shit. And
Yeah,
everything I
they're
ran
all
to
pieces
POS
of
system.
shit,
Yeah,
too.
they are, but that's not what they're called. But they are all pieces of shit.
It's a point of sale.
Point of sale.
Or point of service. Either or.
Point of service system.
Piece of shit.
Redundant bastards.
Right.
Because it is literally called a POS system.
Yeah.
Redundant fucks.
Man, I don't give a fuck. Why are you looking at me?
Can I call out this particular company for being garbage?
Yeah?
Fuck you, Toast, you piece of shits. Fucking garbage ass quality. Always fucked up. Never working properly. Nothing's ever fucking right.
Welcome to the server podcast for a moment. But yes, somehow it is an upgrade from having to do literal math in my head, which I never had to do in like the 6 years prior to serving and to bartending, the last place I bartended. But like, fuck that. Toast is awful. It's half broken. Their support system is useless, and you can never get it to do what you need it to. The basic ones, the easy, stupid ones. Those are the best POS systems, and quit making them more complicated.
I served 4 times.
Thank you for the rant of the day.
And not one time did I have a fucking tablet that didn't fuck up on me and have problems. That were not user error.
The only time I ever used one of those was back at KFC. When I worked in a KFC.
Your screen is technically a POS.
But those are solid though, cause
Those were
B-Dubs
pretty good.
had one too.
Yeah,
and those
no,
were solid.
because B-Dubs and KFC and your chain restaurants have them down packed.
Yup.
Because they have an internal support system.
Yep.
But when you're working at smaller places that, like, you know, somebody just owns and runs and operates the building or whatever,
The bar.
bars, the restaurant, yada yada, you get fucking toast and all these other ones, and they're not as intuitive. Because KFC goes through and does an automatic update to all of your systems every time anything in the menu changes, so they are all automatically on the same page. You may have to, as a manager, or a manager may have to go in there and say update. But that's nothing in comparison to what I have done to update systems that are to work independently of their tech support. That's really the issue.
Toast is so garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But they lure you in with the free install fee.
Yeah, because they don't teach you shit. That's why it's free, because they put it in and they leave.
Here you go, here's this new system you know nothing about. Figure it the fuck out.
Well, those techs don't know either.
No, they don't. They know how to put it in.
And then they leave. Because they've been asked too many times, what the fuck do I do? And they're like, I don't fucking know. Don't fucking ask me. I just put this shit in and leave.
Yep.
That's my job.
And then tech support doesn't understand that you don't understand what you're doing because you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a useless cycle.
That it is. And a homosexual child was born. Again.
Poor kid.
And another one.
Bro.
Hey, how do we break silence? Oh, you know what? I have an interesting one. Y'all want to talk about the sale of Jenga towers?
Why?
What?
Hang on.
Like just buying the set? What are you talking about?
Have they like skyrocketed?
Here y'all go. Tell me if you noticed anything interesting about that graph.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that graph. I have seen that graph.
Yeah.
What happened to Jenga sales in 2001 and 2002?
I can't believe they dropped like that.
Yeah, man. What could have
Plummeted.
happened? You think it's just like a poor quality issue, maybe? Like.
Maybe it was relative
Probably.
to other world issues like in Paris or something when the Eiffel Towers went down.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot the Eiffel Towers fell.
And that was totally
Bush did the Eiffel Towers?
not Bush's fault.
I remember looking at the TV and watching, you know, Big Ben. You know, the second bus hit the Big Ben.
No, you don't.
You weren't around then!
I remember when the second bus hit Big Ben.
No, you don't.
I was alive though, fuck off.
None of us in this room do. I am
was
the
shitting in my
oldest in this room, and none of us remember.
I was still shit.
I remember seeing all the new angles of the second bus hitting the Big Ben.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was weird.
So in like kind of a way I've been there, you know?
It was kind of weird how, you know, gasoline doesn't melt bricks.
It was diesel!
Just fuel.
On that note.
Dear God.
I should worry, but
Hey. What do you got? You have a list pulled up.
I did.
No, she's on Cleetus' website.
I am, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 tabs deep, and one of them is Cleetus' website.
Jeez. Alright, well, let's go through it. Where are we starting?
What do we got here first? Oh, nope, that one is also Cleetus' website. I apologize.
Yeah, that's when she Googled Cleetus Archimerch.
Okay, so, cool, and first one up is Microsoft.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse
They're
me?
releasing a new quantum chip.
Yep, they're working on it. Apparently they created a whole new state of matter.
Yeah. That's pretty neat.
It's a superconductor. And pretty much, like, the point of this is to build AI into computer. It's so computers can sustain AI at what its potentially could be.
Oh, God.
So...
It's meant to make quantum computing...
Yeah.
Not more available, but more likely to be integrated.
Yes. So, yeah. They built it for... a computer project, a supercomputer project they're working on. Can anybody guess a good name? Maybe a pop culture reference that they would have used for this. Anybody got an idea? No?
No.
Because I'm the biggest loser here, because it's Stargate.
Oh.
Wow.
They called it Stargate.
Really?
And that's what they're working on. That's why they built this.
I just want to put it in my computer so I can play games faster.
I don't think we're going to be seeing that for a while.
I want to be able to play Project Zomboid at 8,000 frames, brother.
We're never going to be able to see that. Not in our lifetime.
Maybe with that chip.
Oh, with that chip, I'm sure you only need 20 grand. Oh, more than 20 grand. What is it, multi-million?
Or a good plan.
It's estimated to reportedly cost about $100 billion.
Oh, yikes.
So, and yeah,
Damn good plan.
Damn good plan.
They're up to some crazy shit with it. I don't know.
Think it'd plug into my fucking B550?
Probably not.
Think we could figure it out?
I mean, it would require $1 billion of research.
So...
But the good news is...
They probably already made... You know what? We'll just take the whole computer. Better plan.
We take that computer and sell it on Facebook Marketplace for a couple billion.
No, I was just going to install Steam on it.
Oh. Yeah, we can give that a shot.
I mean...
What's the worst that could happen?
1,000,000 frames, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Supercomputer shit.
I don't really know if it's meant to work out like that.
How good at gaming can quantum computing be?
Gotta be great, right?
I don't know.
Technically, quantum computing isn't necessarily meant to do gaming. It's meant to figure out complex questions.
Yeah, but I'm sure it could play games great, though.
Yeah. Once, you'll have to make a game actually to
use it.
To use it, yeah.
So just install Windows?
No. So, a lot of computers use ones and zeros, right? And you're familiar with binary code?
Yeah.
Okay, so... the difference between...
But I know it exists.
The difference between quantum computing and regular computing is that quantum computing, it used to be like a 1 through 10 situation, but now I think they've gone from like 1 through 10 to like, literally anything in between.
And quantum computing has now been made possible by these superconductors that Microsoft has made. Like, that's what Microsoft has been busy up to this whole time, is trying to make the conductors that can do these things. Because they made, what's it called? What did I call it?
Essentially what you're doing is you've got a qubit, and it's spinning in space and time, and if at any point you hit it with a magnetic field, you can measure its point. And essentially what you're trying to do is control data that way by measuring it at a certain time.
And not just control it, like read it and everything.
Yep. Control and read.
Analyze dissect, and then output useful information to us, a human being, within moments. That would be the point of quantum computing.
Correct. And this is great compared to regular computing, because regular computing in ones and zeros uses a lot of transistors. Transistors have been getting so small here recently that subatomic particles that, you know, pass through us, radiation and all that stuff, can actually affect transistors and turn zeros into ones and ones into zeros just at random. You know, we're getting to that point where they're just so small we can't even send a laptop into space. We can't send a laptop into space anymore because the transistors we make nowadays are just so small.
Wow.
They've got to be old school. They're special made.
Yep.
That's why our space video sucks.
Yep. That is exactly why our space video sucks.
That's what they say.
Who here thinks we made it to the moon the first time?
We made it.
We got 2 non-believers and 2 believers.
They made it to the moon.
I think
There's nothing up there, so why the fuck do we go back?
I think it was all filmed in Hollywood.
Yeah, you know what they said? When it was becoming really hard to recreate it, they're gonna have to film on site.
I don't know.
See, the difference between then and now and the technology we used was the computer they used back then wasn't a transistor like what we have nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You basically put a ring between 2 wires intersecting each other.
Yep.
And they were, you know, about the size of your fingertip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could, the ring, you know, it wouldn't fit around your finger, obviously, but you could put it on the tip of your finger and you'd barely be able to see it.
Yeah.
But that's still bigger than way bigger than the transistors we have now. And, you know, if something like a particle flows through that, it's not going to affect it.
Yeah.
Which is why, you know, again, it's one of the big reasons we can't go back there is because, you know, we don't have the technology right now to go back. Like,
It's completely different technology now.
yeah.
And this technology can't do it right now.
Our new age technology just isn't capable of doing that. We would have
Which
to
is so
recreate-
backwards, bro.
Yeah, we would have to recreate the old technology to go back. At which point you have to reverse engineer.
That's how fucking
what
rigged
they did.
up that shit was then.
Yeah.
That's how fucking rigged it was to make it there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fucking...
That's why I'm debatable.
I mean, I believe it, dude.
That's why I'm debatable. I want to believe it, but... And I do, mostly because... who was it? Is it Armstrong's the first man on the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's also a little crazy. He's had a couple crazy moments.
Well, he is from Ohio.
He is. Why is there like a bajillion astronauts from Ohio? Because we all want to get the fuck out of here.
Yep. We'll go to the fucking moon. We'll go to space. We'll become
But
president. We'll do anything but stay in Ohio.
has said a couple of crazy things. Like, he went to Antarctica once and then came home and talked about aliens. So, maybe he did make it, and maybe he's a little...
Well,
I wouldn't deny them seeing like some alien crap or something.
a lot of Air
And
Force
be like, nah,
guys
fuck
do
this,
say
we're out.
strange things about
Oh,
what happens.
absolutely.
Yep.
Pilots, Air Force all say the same thing.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just career ending to bring it up.
Yep.
So you gotta retire and then talk about it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get a
Black
whistleblower. Don't join Boeing.
Yeah.
Go work for Boeing.
This shit. Well, or go work there and just keep your mouth shut.
Something like that.
But yeah. No, they have said some weird stuff.
What else is on the list? We're going down a lot of conspiracy theories. I feel like we're pointing towards something, Marie.
Well, there's a big conversation that's coming up. There's a reason I'm gonna do it this way.
Oh yeah, I'm hinting at it. A big, nice one.
Well,
A juicy one.
it's important, I think, in this day and age, and there's some stuff going on.
Oh, it sure is.
But do we want to interrupt that part of the podcast with some Pat McAfee hype? because we didn't get to talk about no Pat McAfee or some WWE and what he's up to. Because I walked into the room for 5 minutes to watch Pat decide that he was going to get into a fight. And I'm rolling through tabs, so.
So, basically with Pat, what he did was called a pipe bomb.
Okay.
He just dropped his whole he stayed Pat McAfee, obviously, because Pat McAfee is Pat McAfee, obviously, but he dropped the TV bullshit.
Yeah.
And he basically went on a rant because last week, Gunther came out, chokes out Michael Cole, or tried to, and Pat comes
Which is the other
swinging on
announcer.
him. Yeah. Michael Cole is the other ring announcer.
Yeah.
The other fucking
old white
commentator.
guy. Was he the one sitting there over there next to him?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah. Gunther tried to choke him. Pat came out fucking swinging.
Yeah.
You know Pat.
I
He's
do.
not taking that shit. And Pat just happened to get choked out because, WWE, they said, hey, bud, just start walking away from him, facing him, and then turn your back. Because he's coming at you when you turn your back. So he did, and and got choked out for it. So this week, he stood on the fucking table, and he's like, hey.
And he pipe bombed it and gave his whole fucking biddy and.
Get the fuck out here. What did he say? I need Friday nights. Adam Pearce to
banned
get
him or
out
whatever?
here. Yeah, because they fucking.
Suspended him.
Yeah, they suspended him.
So he had to make his whole speech so he could get the fight he wanted.
And Pat's like, hey, lift the ban. I want to fight him tonight. And Friday night's general manager came out and he's like, hey, we're not doing it tonight, but you do have a sanctioned match in a WWE ring at Backlash. And Pat was like, hell fucking yeah. Because Pat, his speech, he's like, hey, you don't fuck with the people I love. And you don't underestimate me because, and at some point in there, he said, I'm that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely he is. So has he been in the ring before?
He's undefeated at WrestleMania.
2-0.
Okay, so he's 2-0 at WrestleMania. That's cool. This is not this is whatever the heck you call it.
Yeah, it's Backlash.
But that's all he's
Backlash.
fought though, is WrestleMania, right?
So is that 2 different years that he was at WrestleMania then?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how these things work.
Both times are back when McMahon was in charge.
Oh, heard that. Okay.
Because he fought him in the last one.
I wouldn't say McMahon was in charge then.
So who
Or
is
if he was,
this
he was just-
Gunther then?
He wasn't
Why
out of the
should I
business
be
yet.
worried
Triple H
about
wasn't
him?
running the show yet.
Gunther is a big Austrian dude. And he's pretty much a bad motherfucker, so I worry for Pat, but at the same time, it's WWE, they got the storylines. I think Pat's gonna whip his ass.
Y'all should pull up the video of Pat hitting this fucking man.
I'm watching it right now.
Gunther is a big guy. He is a very big dude. It's not that Pat is small, but...
Right.
And Pat's a big dude.
They're like easily probably as tall as each other because I didn't see them up next to each other until he had them over, so We're being dramatic here too. Pat's good at that.
Oh yeah.
Pat is way good at the dramatics. Look at him. He's sleeping.
I wonder if he actually put him out though.
I mean, those jokes are real, for sure.
Oh yeah, they're rough. That's not fun for him.
He was definitely sleeping for a second at least.
He is very not sure what to do right now and very fucking red in the face. Like, this is not... But, I mean, he also fucking clocked him, so we'll see how that goes. I'm interested.
Go, Pat, go.
May 10th. Don't miss it.
Do not mistake what he just said for go Pack go. He said go Pack go.
Yeah.
Fuck the Packers, you goddamn cheeseheads.
Anything good to say about the draft? Speaking of Packers, I don't know.
Yeah, my boy Matthew Golden from the University of Texas, Hook'em Horns, got drafted to the Green Bay Packers. So, I mean, still fuck the Packers, but they got a good fucking...
Ewers got drafted. Who drafted him?
Did the Saints get him?
Oh, I think the Saints did get Quinn.
Nobody has anything exciting to say about any of the other drafts
I'm not that
this
excited
year?
about the Bengals draft.
No?
Not really. High potential, but high probable bust.
Was it what we needed?
We drafted positional needs, and
Dolphins.
I just...
Uh-oh. We lose. I hear them.
It's a plane.
That's definitely a play.
That's a plane.
Did you stop because of what I said?
No, the Bengals drafted positional needs, and I don't know. I'm not excited about any of them, really. Any of the guys we drafted. I don't know some of them, and the ones I do know, they're not. I mean, every time we draft a guy like that, it doesn't work out. I mean, the guy had very little production. Shamar Stewart had very little production in college. He had 4 sacks in 3 years.
Really? They were hyping him up, dude.
Yeah, 4 sacks. You know why? Because his combine matched Myles Garrett's.
I still don't really know what combine means, other than tractor.
That's where, that's when they really get into the NFL from college.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are getting invited out to the combine. It's a bunch of skills tests.
NFL boot camp.
40-yard dash.
Literally.
Vertical jump. Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Interviews and all. And yeah, he had a really good combine. His combine, literally everything was right on par there with Myles Garrett. So his physicals are great, but he did next to nothing. Mm-hmm. So.
Did you hear where Quinn got drafted to?
Did you say Saints?
Miami.
Oh.
Your dad's not gonna be excited about that.
I mean, it's better than Tua. He'd probably say at this point.
Fair.
He'd still be defending him though.
Walking concussion.
Yeah, he still defends that walking, half concussed.
CT.
Man.
Walking CT.
Tua turned the ball over.
Yep.
Poor Dolphins fans, man.
Poor Tua, really.
Yeah.
That man's been fucking through it.
Yeah.
He should not be on the field, probably.
No, probably not.
If the NFL retires him, he'll get a pension. Guaranteed. Yeah. If he retires, he is not guaranteed a pension. He hasn't played enough years yet.
Shit.
Has he now? That's 6 years, I think. So, yeah, 6 years, so...
Let's see.
Here in, I think, a year or two.
Tua got drafted to the Dolphins.
In 2020?
In 2020. Yes, sir.
Yeah, after Burrow. He went number 2 overall. Right?
Burrow was number 1 overall?
Yep.
He...
That's how bad we were.
Was
Zach Taylor's
the
first
5th
year.
overall in the first round. He was the 5th
5th
overall.
pick? Okay.
Yep.
The Dolphins, damn, they kept winning games, dumbasses.
Yeah. Shedeur had a rough night, though.
Yeah, Shedeur felt like a fucking... That was probably the biggest hyped up player draft slot I've seen.
In a hot minute, yeah.
I like that he got drafted late because, the whole shit with the first round where everybody got drafted and he was 32 mistakes before me. Bro, that's poor sportsmanship. Mm-hmm. I mean, I see you're good. You're fucking good. But they also look at shit like that when they do the draft.
His attitude the whole time was like, if you draft me, you gotta change the culture. And if you're scared to change the coach and the culture, then don't draft me. He said that before the draft.
Yeah.
And no, nobody wants to change their coach.
And he didn't participate in any of the physicals at the combine. He only did the interviews where he came off.
He didn't.
Horribly.
He skipped the fucking physicals?
Uh-huh.
How do you get away with that?
Because it's your decision. It's your choice.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a dumb choice to make.
Yeah, it was. I showed everything you need to see on tape. I mean, yeah, but like, get rid of. If you blew him out of the water, they may have. If he went out there and blew him out of the water,
what do you have fucking better to do than impress me if you want this fucking job? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You played against weak opponents your entire time in college. What about it? Your tape is against nobodies.
Yeah.
When you played somebody's, you got your ass beat.
Yeah, because his dad doesn't play for like or doesn't coach for like a team I know, right?
He coaches for the Buffaloes. Colorado Buffaloes. He used to play for the Cowboys.
Where your
Primetime Deion Sanders
or stepsister goes to college in Boulder.
Yeah. That's not Buffalo.
Yeah.
They're
the Buffaloes.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh god, that was a brain.
Yeah, Primetime used to play for the Cowboys when he actually was Primetime.
And he went to college at Florida State.
Oh, that's why he's prime coach. Never mind. Got it.
Primetime.
Deion Slanders.
Slanders. Was his dad this way?
I don't know.
His dad was before my time, but
he didn't play football.
The way he acts now, I feel like he was probably that way back then. So I mean, honestly, Shedeur gets it, honestly, but Shiloh didn't act like Shedeur did the whole draft.
Yeah, Shiloh was also never projected to even go close to the first round.
Right, but
so he had to play more humble.
He was humbled.
Did you sit on the bong that long?
Yes.
Wow.
Shall we take a beer break here soon?
Yeah, I think it is time for a beer break. I have an empty beer. Colton has an empty beer.
Close enough.
Babe needs to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to the beer break. Woo!
We need a Red Bull so bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are the Fantastic Four, and we are ready to rock your world.
No, we were not.
Go.
Rock.
Nobody was.
Take your ripper, baby.
Oh.
Alright. Through the football shit. We're good on that. Alright.
Yay, sports ball.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I know.
yeah, I know. You could like watch it every now and then instead of sitting in a room by yourself.
Yeah, I could, or I could do something interesting like play Bean.
Sit in the room by
But
yourself.
usually you just sit in the room by yourself.
That is pretty common.
In your racing chair, not racing.
Half asleep
Doom
too.
scrolling.
Yeah, that is that. I don't know how you sleep in that chair, but I swear you do.
On
They're
occasion.
comfy as fuck if you have them laid back.
I don't understand.
They are pretty comfy.
The dogs love them.
Hey, are we gonna get into that big topic now?
Yep, I think it's time. I think on the return, that's what we should get into. The dead internet theory and what Meta is up to. Have we looked into it, guys? Because I saw it. First off, it started popping up a few months ago for me. I've been looking at this for a while now. And I kind of want to know where you guys are at before I delve too deep into some shit. Because now that I know what Meta is up to with their AI building, they're pretty much making AI profiles to boost marketing, I think is most of the deal. I'm concerned. I was concerned before, and now I need to.
That's exactly what I had in my notes.
My introduction to the dead internet theory probably started about a year ago with a video on YouTube from, I believe it was Kyle, I don't remember his last name, but I'll find his last name and give a shout out to him. Anyways.
The one Asmongold watched a year ago?
I don't know. I don't watch Asmongold.
Anyway, source in the comments if we need to, but.
Hey, so essentially, and this has been. The dead internet theory has gone longer on than, just recent. It's not just recent, but it's blowing off just recent more because...
Right, like I said, it's been popping up more recently. It's been on the radar, but...
Especially with Meta, making fake profiles and everything to boost user counts.
They just announced they're creating their own bot farms.
That's basically, yeah.
They're like, hey, we can't beat the bot farms, so we'll just make our own bot farms. Fuck it. Sorry. Did not mean to stop you from what you were going on
No,
about,
you're
but
fine.
that's
You're
just
fine.
like, it's wild.
You're absolutely right. That's basically what they're doing.
And like, well, right now, I don't know. I feel like I get on Facebook and everything's alright, but all those random pages that I follow, those are probably all AI at this point, now that I think about it. The more you think about it.
Well, this theory isn't just recent, though. You have to remember that.
Yeah,
this
I know.
theory dips all the way back to like 12 years ago. You know,
Yeah.
and largely.
Yeah, but I don't
something
know
we
if
can
it was
say-
true 12 years ago. I'm not really talking about... Yeah, I know how old this
Probably
theory...
wasn't too true 12 years ago,
Yeah.
but Russian bots.
Hold on.
Russian bots that go around praising Putin.
Yep.
And, you know, I'm sure this isn't, you know, as far as politics go, I'm sure it's more than just Putin. I'm sure we've seen it as far as maybe even the Obama campaign.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
bot profiles made to support somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Yeah. That's all
So,
it is. That's all we're talking about.
Twitter
here.
went up for sale before Elon, or years before Elon ever came in. Bob Iger from Disney was looking into buying Twitter, and it was like, I think around 2017 or 2018-ish when this was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason Disney didn't buy Twitter was because it was, they believed that 90% of the like constant activity on Twitter was just bot accounts, and like I think 60% of the accounts were
And that
bots.
was 2017.
2017, 2018 roughly. I can't remember the exact date, but it was around that time frame.
Yeah.
And it's
And
you see it on Reddit, you see it in
and
comment
Twitter
sections.
was rough back then. Yeah. It's a mess.
There's bots everywhere.
And then COVID hit, and we all dipped into the internet. We all everybody was spending all of their time on it, making content for it, whatever it was. The internet is now, it's not what it was before.
Not at all.
It's a content farm for most people now. In entertainment. And ad space. And it's kind of crazy.
It's shitty.
Yep. And so
It's regulated.
when we talk about things like
They
the dead
regulated the internet.
internet theory, it makes me wonder, right?
Yep.
They say they have this many users. How many of this many users are literally just bot farms?
I think it's estimated that 60% of all internet traffic is bots at this point. I think that's the number.
And with the rise of AI, I mean, how do we know ChatGPT ain't making its own accounts?
Right? Well, I mean, I was on YouTube Music, going through music, and I was just on a random roll of music, right? Just clicked the song that I liked, and I was letting YouTube Music pick the songs.
Yeah.
I had 2 AI songs pop up.
Yeah.
AI art has won awards now.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
wild.
I know. Fucking.
There was
Listen.
an Asian streamer, Asian streamer, I don't know of what country, who fucking made a chat AI of herself, right? Charges $1 a minute. $1 every 59 seconds to talk with her AI app. Like, what the fuck?
You know what's crazy?
That is.
We thought growing up that in 2025 there was going to be flying cars. Really?
We thought there was
are
gonna be that in
people on the
2020.
internet trying to sell their 99 Accords for $3,700, and there is AI taking over the world. That's what we got going for us.
Right. But, I mean, we teach the AI, right? We end up in Fantasyland, pretty much. It's AI. It can process all the problems.
Yeah.
It can literally process all the problems.
Yeah.
Therefore, solving it and putting us to peace to do what humans do in a weird way.
Y'all ever heard of the movie WALL-E?
Wow.
That whole ship was ran by a robot.
Yeah.
AI.
And it was
You don't need to get so
perfectly
close
run.
to the microphone.
I
Justin.
wanted to, Colton.
Okay, but
Lick
you
my
know,
taint,
You've
Colton.
blown out the eardrums of our viewers. We're probably gonna have to give a headphone warning.
No, that'll be fun.
Headphone warning. He's really gonna be sexual about talking about WALL-E.
Yeah, way to give the headphone warning after it should have been.
Yeah. I'll just have to edit it
Sexual.
around.
I
Nimrod.
never got sexual.
Yeah, how,
You got real up and close into their ear. All right. They
That wasn't
feel
sexual,
violated.
though.
They feel violated.
But it's not sexually violated.
Hey, but as far as they know, we could be AI.
Yeah. That's it. We're AI.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, we are just a random podcast that just happened to pop up on YouTube one
Yep.
day.
We're AI guys. We're robots.
You
Beep,
never
boop,
know.
beep, Something that could probably get us canceled. Beep boop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can AI get canceled, or with AI just feeding into itself?
I don't know. The episode, I don't think people would think we're AI.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, man. Think about it. That could have been an Obama AI. That could have been an Obama AI. My fellow Americans. We're completing Zen. Have you achieved the Zen yet?
You can't forget the candy ASMR.
Oh yeah.
You suck.
All in one
I was
breath.
all up here
You're
like this and
3
shit.
breaths
Like
in.
you were just like,
Yeah.
I did more.
I was waiting for the other two
Firstly,
dummies to join
it's
in.
not-
They're
right?
just being losers over
Right?
here.
To achieve Zen, it's Well, you gotta say with the O.
No.
Jesus Christ, we just put everyone to sleep.
Good night. Alright, well, if they're all gonna be worried about the fact we're AI, I don't know what we're supposed to do now.
Well, what we can do
At least we're
is
anti-AI
prove we're not
AI.
AI by doing something ridiculous. Corey, what's something ridiculous we can do?
Oh.
You don't have to give this. Just say something random. You seem to have the best results whenever I ask you.
He's buffering. Hold on.
Give us something ridiculous to do.
Can you
To
use
prove
that
we
in
are-
a sentence?
Brother. Gay people.
Just go fucking
Oh,
wild,
God.
okay? Don't do gay people.
Yeah,
do
don't-
not do that. That's gay.
Well, what about gay people?
Ah!
What if they wanted to
AI
gay
wouldn't
people?
say that.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
So what else do you have on the dead internet theory here?
Well, the dead internet theory actually goes quite deep. There's a whole rabbit hole to it.
I can't remember much about the details, but I seen something about like actual hyperlinks just being broken,
Yes.
just over being old and
Yeah.
dying off. Like I thought the internet was just forever, and now our internet's dying. Like actually, on the back end.
Because the support system isn't forever, right?
Go to Google, okay? Go to Google real quick. Open a new tab. All right, because this was something that they did.
Okay.
Search horses. Okay. Something random. Fuck the AI shit.
Oh
How
wow,
many
I like how
results does it say we
looking at
have?
an iceberg Okay, so there's just like I was looking for icebergs on Dead Internet Theory, and the U.S. actually landed on the moon is like a really deep theory apparently.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't say that.
Okay, well this guy was on Google and searched, I can't remember what it was, but it showed like 1 point something billion results.
Yeah.
He refreshed it and then it was like 1.3 billion results. And but you go through the pages, there's only 25 pages, and in 25 pages there was 246 results. And then there's an option to show all the ones that we just filtered these ones out because they're all just the same thing.
Yeah.
You do that, and then you get maybe 58 pages and 600 and something results.
Okay.
Where's the billion results? Where's all of the results? Where is everything that's supposedly there?
Right.
Is it real? Is Google lying? Does it exist?
Right.
There's no way there's only 600 or, however many results for horses. You know what I mean? Only 20 pages maybe of horse stuff. Come on. Of horses on Google? Since Google became a thing, there's no way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And your first result...
20 pages, by the way.
The first thing is always the AI bullshit overview. And then you scroll down to your top results. Oh, these are all ads.
Yeah. These are all paid to click ads.
Yeah, paid to be upfront ads. And that's
internet
fucked.
Literacy is like very important at this point.
Yes, it is. It's a big topic.
So
it's kind of it's fucking weird because were you taught it? Because I was taught the basics.
Oh no, I learned that shit on the fly, brother. I learned that by not knowing it and figuring it out.
I'd say
kinda
they
like
taught me. They taught me how to cite a source and decide what sources were good on the internet and all that good shit. And I'd say that gave me a really good baseline on how to figure everything else out. Anybody else?
I knew how to source before that only because by the time I was doing that, the 2016 election happened, and I was debating everybody that would try. So before we learned it, I was
doing that.
We didn't.
That's about your sophomore year?
We weren't forced to cite shit until we were in high school. And I was stoned throughout freshman year.
I was learning in 8th grade, and then freshman year, it got serious.
Yeah, we did not learn in 8th grade. They probably taught it in freshman year, but I don't remember most of freshman year. So I didn't remember most of freshman year, sophomore year. So
that'll happen.
Yeah.
But to circle back to what Microsoft is up to, they're building a supercomputer that can just, run all these bots. Motherfucking stop.
No, yeah,
all by itself.
The plan is, a quantum computer like that, imagine how well it could run compared to something like, our PCs and whatnot. It's just that these PCs make a lot of heat. They're not very efficient. And a quantum computer can do a lot more with a lot less heat.
Thank God the closest thing to social media that Microsoft owns is LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they cannot make a social media.
Jesus Christ.
At all. They suck. Fail every time.
Did they try? Do you know?
I don't know what it's called. They've tried. Google's tried. Google hasn't been able to make one.
Yeah. No, Google, get over your fucking self. You are the perfect search engine, and if you keep fucking around, you won't be anymore.
They're honestly so shit.
Nowadays, yeah.
I know.
Actually,
it's fucking rough out here, so stop it.
Google's selling Chrome.
They are what?
Google is selling Chrome. If you guys remember the recent lawsuit against them about them being a monopoly and having the most searches, they agreed that they were going to sell Chrome.
To get out of the monopoly charges?
To get out of the monopoly charges.
Oh my god. That's not selling... Bro. That does not change anything, though.
Yeah, no.
Chrome uses Google!
Yeah.
What search engine are they going to use?
Yahoo.
They're gonna use Chrome.
Yahoo, Bing, AOL.
I mean, it really is just that Google and all of the other ones use Bing shit.
Yeah.
They use the Bing whatever.
Mhm.
Just reskinned basically.
Yep.
A big thing with it is the AI that works with Google. So you know when you search things up and get AI
Yeah,
results
it's so fucking retarded.
On everything?
on everything, and half the time it's fucking wrong.
Yeah,
Every time.
It's awful. It's like Apple trying to make AI. They were a hardware company, and they have failed at software lately.
Yeah, AI's a tough cookie to crack. It's not. Excuse me, not easy.
Apple went and deleted a bunch of
It's.
clips and shit from their showcase of the 15s and the Apple AI coming on them.
Yeah.
They deleted a bunch of clips and features and shit that they announced were going to come out eventually.
Yeah.
And then now you can go in your settings and pair ChatGPT with your Siri. So Siri can't figure it out, or their AI can't even figure it out. They'll use ChatGPT to get the answer.
Yeah.
Because they've just given up. It looks like at this point.
Because it's not easy. Because and it's not even good. It's not good AI, but it passes.
It's the top of the line right now. And I mean,
Consumer grade.
yeah. 10, 15 years ago when it was first developed in a lab and used.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because everything we have is 10 to 15 years old
Yes.
by the time we got to it.
Consumer grade. Yep.
Told you.
That's why.
I wasn't
No,
bullshitting
mine's
you, bro.
definitely set up. I activated it actually. I asked her a question
should.
and she asked me if I wanted to use ChatGPT to find the answer. I said, yeah, absolutely. I don't give a fuck. I talk to
I've
this
used
shit all the time.
ChatGPT for
If
a
it's gonna
while.
fucking listen to me anyways, I'm gonna fucking talk to it and I'm gonna say please and thank you so that way it doesn't.
And
Yeah.
the only thing I use ChatGPT for is, besides making comical art, a piece of comical art I made just happens to be my profile picture.
Is that
So,
what that is?
what?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that is what that is. We made an autistic dinosaur that was super American.
Bro. That's awesome.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, our logo was designed by AI.
Yeah.
we need to get that redone.
Where's the
I mean, one day maybe, but right now, I mean, the logo is awesome. I don't see anything wrong with our logo. I mean, we can change it up, but I think it's great.
Yeah, Colton, what the fuck you got against the
Well, people don't like. A lot of people don't really like AI art, especially when you use it as branding and
Are we
whatnot.
selling
Well, I brought it up because I'm going to be honest
No,
about
we're
it.
not selling it yet. So by the time we're selling anything, I'm sure we'll have it, done by a professional artist looking at it. But
Just,
what?
no. I'm just going to put a label.
No, it's the professional artists y'all forget are sitting right here.
It's the point. Okay.
But yes,
You
we
have
can
a
update-
cousin.
I'm not professional, but I'm professional enough. I ain't letting somebody else do our fucking artwork.
Technically,
She
this
did most of the
technically
shit
this
for
is an
the
original
wedding,
because I
okay?
redesigned it. So fuck yourself.
I don't know if it's
Or
even
coasters.
bad. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, it needs tweaking because it has some AI funkies here and there. Why'd you throw the coaster like
Because
that?
I was trying to attack somebody.
Trying to attack me.
Yep.
Alright, gang, I have a question.
No.
Got him for you, babe.
Yes. Have we heard of the Bob Joyce Elvis Presley theory?
The Bob Joyce Elvis Presley theory. No, sir.
So Bob Joyce is a pastor in Arkansas,
Mhm.
and people on the internet are saying he is Elvis Presley.
Oh boy.
And that Elvis isn't dead, obviously, if
Right.
Bob Joyce is Elvis. But, I mean...
People been saying Elvis ain't dead for forever.
Man, if I was ain't dead, my aunt's gonna be pissed down in hell.
Yeah, but,
She thought she pulled one.
Bob Joyce
Elvis.
also performed songs at Lisa Marie Presley's funeral. So, that made people dig deeper.
Oh.
And, you know, people still think he's Elvis.
Heard that.
There's a lot of famous actors and singers that actually, you know, they tend to say stuff that are kind of strange and go
Motherfucker,
missing.
Bob Joyce is a pastor from Arkansas.
Has he been his whole life, or is he Elvis Presley?
We don't know.
Exactly. It was something.
Bob Joyce denies.
Not Travis Scott. XX Tentacion? Tenacion? Which one? Which was the famous rapper that overdosed before his flight?
All of them. Juice Pouch.
Juice Pouch.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I know.
Juice WRLD died on his, or coming off his flight.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Mac died after a flight.
Mac was
right?
In an apartment or something.
Oh, okay.
In his apartment.
And then I think X died before a flight.
Bro, that man might be Elvis Presley.
I'm saying, you know.
Juice WRLD tweeted, and I quote, "My goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple years, and then fake my death."
Who?
Juice WRLD?
Yeah.
Yeah. He tweeted that April of 2017.
He died in like 2019, I'm pretty sure.
I mean.
He got big.
Well, he got 2 years of fame.
And then he faked his death.
Yeah.
People are saying, I mean, we can get into the whole goddamn celebrities not being dead, because people said Tupac's not dead. People said fucking...
Is Tupac dead or alive?
I mean, Suge Knight's sitting in prison right now for his murder, but do I think he's really dead?
No, he's not for his murder, for orchestrating his murder. Someone else got arrested for his murder recently, in the last couple of years. For the actual pulling the trigger murder. Because remember, we listened to the boys talk about it.
Yes, I did. I believe you're correct. Arrest in Tupac Shakur murder cases follows decades of conspiracies. Let's see what this has to say. But yeah, there's plenty of celebrities we can go back and forth about. We can do this all day. I'm happy to.
We have all day.
Well, another 45 minutes to fill at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And about...
Boyfriend, husband over here don't look cool with it, though.
Okay, and
But
then...
you don't look cool with shit ever.
Let's not talk about ones that are dead or alive. Is Avril Lavigne still Avril Lavigne, or has she been replaced with a double?
She is a queen, and...
Has been replaced?
She is still she.
No, she is not. What is with you nerds?
She is still she. She still sounds the same than she did way back when.
No, she don't.
Skater boy, complicated. Hey, you don't like your fucking girlfriend? Yeah.
No way.
It's my shit, dude, and no, she fucking does not.
If you listen to Bulletproof with Nate Smith.
She knows the song.
Right. I'm saying, though, if you listen to it, she sounds the same.
Here's a quick topic. Hey, Marie.
It's not.
We're on Avril Lavigne right now, sir.
It's not.
It's just a short segment.
No, we're on Avril Lavigne right now.
We're on Avril
I'm
Lavigne!
gonna go back to it.
No!
Okay, fine. My
She's
bad.
been replaced. I don't know by who or what or why and whether it was by choice or not, but that is not my girl.
Well, if you say so, I vote the CIA replaced her.
Yep.
Nope, still her.
CAA does a lot of replacing.
But
that shouldn't
I say
surprise
it's
you.
still her.
All right, Colton, insert segment.
We are going to listen to so much white woman music while we're riding.
Yay!
I gotta say, it's one of my favorite vibes on the bike. Anyways.
Let's fucking go. You're gonna listen to white girl trash with me. It's
absolutely.
Gonna be great.
I'm gonna teach you how to dance on the bike.
Me and my perfect driving helmet. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got my helmet now. I got my headphones. I'm
telling
fine.
you now, I want you guys to listen to one song together.
Watch out, world.
The beginning is
We're coming.
Let's Go
With
Girls.
Autism.
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out.
Copyright.
No, the music's not playing, so technically it's not copyright.
No, I'm just being a dipshit.
The best thing about being a woman is we're provocative to have a little fun.
Oh.
Justice.
What?
We need a topic from you, brother. What the fuck topic have you brought to the table?
Talked about opening act. And I brought my own fucking information to the table, so what about it?
You brought your own information. Did you bring a topic?
I have a shitbox story.
Ooh,
Do we want to get into a segment?
Which shitbox?
Well, not one of my shitboxes this time for once. Are we gonna get into that?
Yeah.
I believe it's a 2000 something Monte Carlo SS supercharged V6.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled the motor out of it for one of my buddies. Here it is. Here's the motor removed. So what was wrong with this vehicle was the driver. The driver was wrong for it. He was he had a bit of a drinking issue. Ended up drinking before getting behind the wheel and ended up getting hit by a taco.
When did that happen?
Huh?
When did that happen?
A few months ago.
Okay.
Hit by a taco.
Hit by a taco.
Explain.
Tacoma truck. That's what people call Tacoma trucks.
Okay, fair
My
enough.
apologies, car talk. Listen, if you guys hear the word taco and car talk, we're talking about Tacomas.
Yes,
There.
sir.
And that's
Fair.
gonna be everyone car related.
Bitches, I even knew that.
Yep.
I call them
Concept.
comas because, you know.
We ended up pulling motor out of it because the motor was okay when we wanted to salvage it. So how we ended up doing that was we ended up cutting a lot of wires. And then we strapped the whole subframe, including the front wheels, hooked that up to a Jeep and put it in 4-low and just pulled it out.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it!
You tell me.
Hey, if we're still here at 7:40, we have to smoke you there. Because that's 420 double.
Shit.
Oh, and here's a quick Mason story. He ended up trying to replace the intake on his exhaust and managed to turn a bolt into a circle.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Rounded that off. Nice.
Yep. So if you want to know what he's been up to, ladies and gentlemen, he's up to making bolt circles.
He's up to making, bolts,
I'm
circle.
pretty sure I saw Sally for sale in Marketplace.
Sally?
Oh.
The
Is she put back
Sally.
together?
No, a Sally.
Hey, Sally.
Oh.
No. Pretty sure I saw Sally.
The Sally.
Motor and Trans is out.
Oh.
So is the rear end. The rest of it, it's like $800. There was a post in the fucking Sky groups on Facebook, and I can't find it again.
That's unfortunate.
And I'm pretty sure it was my fucking car.
Yeah. I bet it's sad to see it torn apart like that.
It had the fucking inner fender liner on the driver's side, and it was a little fucked up on the passenger side.
Yeah.
A little bit like mine.
We still have that hood. It's still.
I know.
We gotta see if the parts match.
The bolts were in the fucking mounting points like I left them. I put them back in.
That's good.
And they were in the picture.
You know, we can buy it back, refurbish it, and drop an LS in.
I can't find the post.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye out for it then.
Bro.
It'll be the Dude, Where's the Bong project car.
I saw a Solstice GXP with no hood or front end for $500. It's got the motor and trans in it still.
No front end?
Yeah. It's race car ready.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely.
But it's fucking half stripped. There's a bunch of shit pulled off of it too. Comes with parts to go back on it.
Needs aftermarket bumpers and everything.
He tried to part it out and said, "Fuck it, $500 for the car."
Yeah. A lot of people tend to do that.
I mean, it's a turboed fucking car. I don't know if it was manual or automatic, but it's probably sold already.
So not to be that guy, Justice, did you see Theo Vaughn did a podcast with Mark Zuckerberg?
I saw that, but I have not watched it.
It's not bad. I've got a little belief in the old Zuck.
Nope.
That goddamn robot lizard son of a bitch.
Which is it? Is it a robot?
I lost all of that.
He's both.
I lost all my faith in him after we heard about the them fucking Meta doing the mass bot accounts.
He talked about that podcast.
Bless you.
There's the rest of them.
Yeah, found it.
But no, I don't trust Zuck.
No.
I don't trust him like that, but I've got like the tiniest bit of belief in him, you know what I mean?
If lizard people were real, he'd be a lizard person.
Lizard
He is a
people
lizard
are,
person.
Lizard people do not
Real.
exist.
and he is.
Mark Zuckerberg exists, bro.
The only people that deny the lizard people's existence are lizard people.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
a
fucking
believer in lizard people would
That's
say.
right, you fucking lizard person.
That's what a lizard person believer would say.
Listen.
And
Alright,
this
you
is
gotta
exactly
remember,
what a lizard
I
person
can
would
both
Yeah,
say.
see, here we
wear a
are.
hoodie in, like,
At
70
50-50, here we go
and
again.
also be having a heat stroke at like 70 degrees. So, like, am I a lizard person? I'm not sure.
Lizard people don't exist, but
I'm
maybe
a
you would
goddamn
be.
chameleon. Okay.
Maybe you would be if they were, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Spirit
I got the
animals
strangest
exist.
inner temperature regulator, man. It's
What's
messed
your
up.
spirit animal?
My spirit animal? It's a good question. It's probably like a raccoon or some shit.
Ross, what's yours?
probably a red fox.
Justice.
Mm.
Mine's Chuck Norris.
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
Apache attack helicopter.
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
It's my alt account's gender.
I identify as a sexually active attack helicopter.
Shit.
God, you know what? I wonder how much porn came out after that existed.
That existed prior.
I'm sure it did.
No.
But I wonder how much it blew up after that.
2010 was a weird time.
Uh-huh. Because I
Oh,
remember
no.
that was around the time that video came out about fucking anthroplanes. That guy doing fucking project on anthroplanes for whatever fucking reason.
That's how long it's been since I was on this Facebook account.
Oh, god damn.
I don't know.
Which one is that?
I don't know. Proof I've been a good boy on Facebook since before I met you.
I know.
Because I haven't used this account since before we were together.
But you made me friend it just in case.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
I don't know who that was.
Oh,
2021? Were you still in the Marins?
it was Corey.
It was definitely me if that's the case. But I don't think it was me, you fucking whore. So let's talk about it.
I don't know who the fuck it was, man.
It was definitely Corey.
Maybe it was.
Did this get too warm?
For my picky ass today, because I haven't eaten, yeah. I'm not drinking warm beer on an empty stomach. That can go fuck itself.
Yeah, not warm enough.
Any special pizza requests? Cheers, mates.
Pepperoni bread?
Did you say cornbread?
Pepperoni bread, bro.
Oh.
Did you say I'm good, like you're not gonna eat? Or like I'm good, like you don't have a special request?
It's a 50-50. He has a fucking Jimmy John's sandwich next to him. Corey has one out in the living room.
If it hasn't been demolished by the little baby out there yet.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Well, yeah.
Which would be my fault, obviously, but
Yeah.
if it hasn't been demolished by the little baby out there.
That's valid. So do I not need to get 3 pizzas then?
I think just you two would be good, honestly.
You guys aren't eating pizza tonight?
Let me check.
I mean, I'll eat some.
I'll eat some.
Get 3 pizzas.
But,
They'll get eaten.
You definitely don't need 3 pizzas, though, no.
okay, yeah, no, not 3 pizzas, because little baby hasn't touched it.
You want to grab that and put it in here while
That's fair.
Why am I thinking about it?
While we're in here?
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that's a good question, Corey. So you get a pizza and I get a pizza and I get to move on. That doesn't happen very often,
And
right?
pepperoni bread.
Yes, I got a pepperoni bread too.
I don't think she would have noticed it, honestly. It was kind of hidden,
I mean, we could order Jimmy John's if you wanted, but I'm down for pizza. I'm 100% down for pizza like that.
Well, I thought I was ordering pizza for everybody. Now I don't know what's happening.
You know what we should do, guys?
I was putting a beat-ups order together.
We should get a camera. Once we get the camera set up, right, we need to place it over top of the table. We need to duct tape someone to the table.
Wait, I have a camera.
Yeah, and we've never hooked it up. Maybe someone should have told me this, a while ago.
You've known we've had that camera.
Yeah, and no one's ever brought it out for me to hook up.
Could we use that for this?
Probably. See no reason why not.
It'd be terrible quality.
I need to get more storage space on my PC, but
Wait, are we thinking of the same camera?
I think you're thinking of your GP.
No, not my GoPro.
Oh.
I do have that though.
I mean, your GoPro will probably be better quality than whatever you're about to suggest.
What other camera do I have, Colton?
I'm gonna assume you have something from like 1999.
No.
You probably got it at like a discount fleet sale.
The other security camera.
Oh God, no.
I think that's what he's trying to find right now.
No, I'm not using that one. There's no way we can make that work. The system won't work with my PC. Let's just use the fucking GoPro. Come on, it'll be better quality.
So pizza or B-dubs? What's the deal?
Jimmy
That's up
John's.
to you two. Honestly, I could eat this for dinner.
I know, and he's gonna eat that. So, I don't really want to order pizza tonight.
Are we leaving this bit in, or what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know what's happening
going off the
either.
rails.
I don't know what happened. I'm hungry. I just wanted to order food, so it was ready before the podcast ended. I'm sorry.
B-dubs okay, or would you?
I'm down for beat-ups, yeah.
Let's do that, because I think I want a burger. Because now that it's, yeah.
Oh, B-Dubs has their unlimited wings or whatever doing.
Not when you order on DoorDash. I don't-
Not when you order on DoorDash, no, but I imagine they have a pretty good deal for wings right now. We should go to B-Dubs someday, though, because they have that. I mean, you're gonna get a hell of a fucking steal.
Yeah, for real. Alright.
I wouldn't eat beat-ups wings. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's
No,
already
I would
7:30,
not eat
so-
them.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, fuck that.
What, you don't like them?
I worked in their kitchen, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck did you do to them? You put your feet in them or something?
I watched my fucking general manager watch some ones get sauced in the wrong sauce, dropped on the floor, picked back up in the bucket, wrenched in the sink, in the fryer for 2.5 seconds, and re-sauced and sent out.
That's gross as shit.
I'll never
But
eat
at
beat-ups
least they put them back in the fryer.
for 2.5 seconds. I'm never eating beat-ups. Dude, I've never eaten beat-ups wings since, and I won't. Ugh. Guys grab the boneless or the fucking traditional wings up off the floor and toss it in the fryer, like raw from the floor. I mean, I know it cooks off, but that's still disgusting.
No, it doesn't. It's not. It's gross.
It's still not okay.
What's next?
Ugh. Corey's a little teacup, short and tiny. He did the teacup thing. He did the teacup thing.
Well, if you're gonna act like a teacup.
Please do not spit beer out of your mouth. Give you a teacup.
Do we have anything for next? Colton, what do you have? You've had some good ideas tonight.
Shit, what else is going on in the world?
Lots of crackheads. That's for sure.
A lot of crackheads.
That's for fucking sure.
So have you heard about the judges getting arrested?
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Do you know why they're getting arrested?
Because Trump said, and this is Trump's quote, not Trump. This is what Trump's saying.
Not
letting
what
illegals
Colton
get
said.
away and blah blah blah.
Yeah, there was people there watching when shit happened like that. So one judge fucking snuck the defendant, the illegal, and his lawyer out the fucking back exit, while the fucking victim of his domestic assault or abuse was in the courtroom.
God damn.
After she screamed at ICE and made ICE have to talk to someone else.
Wasn't there?
We split it. Or I'll eat it. I put it there.
Okay.
Wasn't there?
I didn't expect you to like it.
There was one that was taking out gang members to the range and shooting guns with them. He harbored. There was one that, I think the same one harbored a fucking gang member in his house
I
for
was
a
about
bit.
to say, wasn't there a judge that let one of them stay in their house?
Yeah, he gave him firearms.
Yeah.
You know what I call that? I call that treason. We just can't charge him with that because there'll be riots.
Yeah.
But they're harboring someone from a gang that is known as a terrorist organization.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And giving them firearms. That is
Crazy.
Wild.
treason. It's fucking insane. Like, I'm not.
America.
Well, I mean, we're doing something about it. That's what we're about.
Yep, and I love to see
We're
that.
trying to correct something.
Like these guys, the judges have admitted what they've done. Post being arrested.
We're trying to deal with some stuff. I don't know.
You're trying to get those votes. Trying to get those votes in those Democratic populations.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like this is a bad thing.
I'm not gonna say what isn't bad. I'll just say what I think is going on. I think they're trying to get votes out of the Democratic side.
Well, they're not getting that side. They're calling it Hitler because he's arresting judges. So.
They are.
No, I meant the judges.
Oh.
The judges, sneaking people out the back and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
I got you,
a
my
big
bad.
corruption game. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
No,
And
for sure.
I'm sure arresting judges is, just as bad, if not worse. But
Yes, it is all part of one big corruption somewhere. But
that's politics. It's corruption, it's evil, it's shit, it's...
yep, but it's, I mean,
there's only one solution to this mess. It's kill them
and
all.
it's AI. It's AI.
Blame the bots!
No, we're not blaming the bots. We're putting the bots in charge so humans can do human things. Put the bots
It didn't
in
work
charge.
in Rick and Morty.
Make
It's
them
not
do the
working
work.
here.
They're gonna do just fine, and we get to do human things. We make music.
So we're literally
we
going to
do
put the
art.
AI in charge
They're
of
doing
us.
our art and taking our awards.
We're gonna be slaves to the system forever.
We set them to do these things, though. I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. Wally.
Listen, alright? As much as I trust the thought process behind that and don't want to, have politics around, I want to point up the fact that China had an AI that they were working on for a
It's
while.
called Algarasi. I can't fucking say it because I read it in
China?
my brain.
China had an AI a few years ago that they were working on. I think it was 2023-ish.
Governance. It's
And
all based off
they
an
put
algorithm.
it in a bunker with limited access to limited servers. And this AI was able to realize it was in a bunker. And so it gave all the results that they were looking for in its results in the research program. So they were like, all right, that's great, that's perfect, let's start implementing this. As soon as they implemented it, it attempted to send nukes from China to the US, but was stopped immediately because it was in another bunker.
Jesus Christ.
They were like, yeah, let's double check this. And it's a damn good thing they did.
And thank God China did one thing right.
Yep.
Fucking release COVID into the world.
Yeah.
Fucking Wuhan.
We funded it. So
Yeah,
there's that.
we did fund it. It was, wasn't it funded by the Obama administration?
No.
Trump was there. Under Trump's administration, money went to them from us. It doesn't matter.
Because I remember there was a research program for something similar.
Whether we
to
knew
that.
we were funding them, but may or may not have known that they were also creating the virus to make it.
Yeah, I'm sure that has.
Because there was
nothing-
probably
yeah.
there was
That's
man-made.
probably. I mean, a
aspects all
disease
over
like
it.
that probably took years to develop, and I'm sure
did.
it was being invested to for a heavily long time.
But I'm not saying our government did or didn't know about it being created.
Oh,
They were trying to
absolutely
invest
knew.
in. They were trying to invest in making a cure for it, or making a thing for it, a vaccine. That's what they wanted to do. That's what we were funding them to do, allegedly, supposedly,
For a while.
maybe. Whether we knew
Sorta, kinda,
what
not really.
else they were doing or not is unknown. But we know they were doing other shit behind closed doors.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, they engineered it and made it worse.
Yep, every 2 weeks they just release a new variant. They put a little plop there and send it out, I'm sure. I don't know what that little plop
but
is. I know nothing about diseases.
it was evolving on its own.
I don't know the
But
biology.
they added traits to it and shit. Okay, that's the thing. They added traits to the disease for it to spread faster and shit. I don't remember all the details on that. It's been a long time. COVID's touchy.
Yep.
Still.
Yeah. It be how it do, gang.
Yes. Would be how it do.
Alright.
Well, awkward silence
I know.
and a handful of gay babies later.
I think what are we thinking?
I think it's time we're supposed to smoke.
I think it's time that we call the
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah, it's 7:40. 4:20 time too.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dude.
Except mine says 1940.
Jesus goddamn fuck, mine does too, motherfucker. Jesus.
Why did you put your phone on military time?
Because I did it when you went to the military.
Oh
you
my
son of a
god.
bitch. Because I'm that best friend. I'm
They're a
great
bunch of
best
sappy
Like my
fucks over
mother!
here.
Jesus Christ. Can I not be a great best friend? Can I not be a great best friend?
Bestest friend in the whole world.
740, 740, 740.
I said it for you, fuck off!
Yeah, you did say it for me.
You're welcome.
I made a scene.
Bitch.
You made me make a scene.
No, you made a scene.
I went and visited my best friend last night.
And late.
Is that your left hand?
My right, firstly, alright? Get it right.
Oh, you're a lefty?
She doesn't want to get your right hand now.
No. I went and saw Mason after, like, it was like
Even
midnight.
worse.
Midnight to like 4 a.m. I
Even
was
worse.
over in that area visiting him. We played Cards Against Humanity.
Visiting him.
Uh-huh.
On his oral regions.
Yep, that's the first time I think I've been up really late for a while now.
Yeah, doing what? Doing what with Mason? What were you guys doing?
Well, according to one card, grabbing his love handles and fucking his ass.
According to Spin the Bottle, they were kissing.
Oh shoot, what's the card? I'll find it.
What is it, 1 minute in heaven?
Mercy.
30 seconds in it.
30 seconds in heaven.
Grabbing my man by his
Get
love
up.
handles and fucking his big ass. That's what I did to Mason.
You don't
Not staying in.
black tar heroin or something? Goddamn.
I made sure I saved that card specifically for him. And then he chose another card because there was a funnier one than mine.
It be how it do.
It be how it do.
Man. And I think to myself,
What a wonderful world.
Whoa, you went somewhere else with that. And I think to myself, what the fuck?
what a wonderful world.
God damn!
Excuse me.
Inexcusable.
I have been full of it
Excuse
this
me.
podcast.
Twice. 3
Shit, hang on, Corey.
I'm not like.
Is that the last hit?
No. No.
Bullshit.
Bro, we're getting in a rough
There's-
space though.
No way that's alive.
We need the last hit. We need one more.
One more.
We need the outro hit.
He just took it.
God damn it, Corey!
I knew that was the last set. I didn't think
Put
about
one
it.
hit in there.
I got you.
Who's taking it?
I will. Fuck it.
A real hero.
A real fucking asshole.
It's giving me out of the rotation.
I did. With love from me.
I guess I opened the door when I asked.
You sure did.
Fuck off.
I'll touch you
Inappropriately?
in front of you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Not in this house.
it's been
Wait a
real.
second.
And it's been fun.
Why is
Hold on.
I was letting you get your shit.
Oh, sorry.
Listen.
Listen, Linda.
Hey, listen.
This is my mom. I fucking love you.
Linda died.
Whoa.
Linda died.
This is why mother.
Damn it,
I
Karen!
love you. It's 'cause she's dead.
You're a Karen.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Hey, Karen.
Because of the person
How's Karen?
walking by the house right
Hey,
now.
Kern.
That's why.
How's Kern?
Fuck him in the ear.
That's a lady.
No, you won't.
I won't touch her.
Yeah. You're gonna
That's a
stay.
Clearly was a lady. I didn't see her the first
Yeah,
time.
I know.
All
I
right.
just like making that joke. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I might check our email tonight and see if we can't add a Discord link to the comments section of the next of all the episodes.
That would be nice.
I might finally do that tonight. I was thinking about it, I might finally get around to it. Been a minute.
It'd be
Hey,
nice
y'all.
to get y'all in the Discord.
It's been real. It's been fun. But it ain't been real fun. Get
It's
that
been real
shit going.
fun.
It's been real fun every time. Every fucking time.
How the quote goes, you dumb fuck.
I don't
Yes,
care how
we
the
know.
quote goes. It's been real. It's been
I'm
fun.
not gonna say it's
real
been fun if the quote says it's not been fun.
But
Well,
it's
too bad.
I'm quoting the exact quote.
But it's fun.
Fucking Mexicans.
Bro, whoa. I'm not Mexican. I'm white.
I'm the gringo here. What the fuck?
I am white on top of white with some more fucking white sprinkled in on top.
Oh no, I called you an ethnicity. All the ice.
Brother.
Jesus fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dude. Where's the bong?
Should've just left it with it's been real fun. It ain't been real fun, but no, let's make a big deal about it.
We wanted the last hit, Corey.
He could have took it after I said what I said. But
All right, no, hey.
Well, you decided to get
Hey.
racing.
No. Every episode, we're just gonna do that. at the end of the episode, you're gonna do your thing. We're gonna be like, it's been fun every time.
Yeah.
That's why I looked at Corey and I said, keep rolling. I don't know if you saw that or not. I'm like, keep going, keep getting it going.
What was that? Fuck else was I supposed to
Maybe a little
that
too.
That was the quote.
Maybe a little too loud, but like, I was trying to get you to bicker back and forth because I thought that was funny.
Hey, you can find us on YouTube, hopefully Spotify soon, and possibly SoundCloud. Hey, shit.
Fucking SoundCloud, we're not white rappers,
Yeah,
okay?
I don't know if we're ever gonna be on SoundCloud, but
Oh.
I put her in charge of trying to get us on Spotify. We have to get a third party.
Crackhead? Where?
Send help.
Yeah, I was being racist.
I don't know if we can use much.
I was naming racist.
I was just making
The crackhead was
noises. I was just making. I promise that was not intentional.
Well,
I promise that wasn't intentional. I was just making autistic noises.
The crackhead was white, so it's fine.
Okay, good.
Crackhead could have been a Mexican. Or Sicilian.
I promise. I just.
You know we have a window open, right?
That's why I just did that. Cause like, god damn it, bro.
Yours isn't.
Do
This
we
one
care?
is.
We are in the home. Okay? What are they gonna do?
Nothing. I'm just like.
They're gonna walk in and get eaten by the dog?
Oh dear God.
Send help.
We need more than help. We need Jesus. Send Jesus. Send him back again. The rapture's already happened. We're all in hell.
You said it, brother.
That was another conspiracy theory I saw while I was looking through icebergs. Apparently, one of the conspiracy theories, the rapture's already happened. Which, you know, I guess at any point in time.
Did it happen when Harambe died?
Son of a bitch.
Everything happened in like 2016, 2017. And I think that all of the things happened because of it. Yes.
You know what? The Mayan calendar was supposedly wrong by a few years. I think it was like 7. So, what was it? 2012 when the Mayan calendar had to reset.
Oh god. COVID.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
I think this was a
2019.
collection of things
Oh my god, COVID.
Yeah, that's when the world ended.
that tumbled into things.
Justice. Christopher Bell got to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Wait, are we saying COVID was the rapture?
Yeah, COVID was
Therefore, everybody that died
was the only ones going to heaven.
went to heaven, and we're all still stuck down here in hell.
Yup.
That's
Where's the lava?
that's
Where's
a-
all the cool shit, man? I wanted Black Ops zombies, and
Is
I'm
that
stuck
what-
with
hey.
fucking.
No.
Is that why I couldn't get sick at all?
Damn. Fucking devil over here. Fuck, I wanted Black Ops Zombies as the rapture, but instead I got the fucking
Corey, did you ever
campaign.
get COVID?
I had it twice.
Okay, so there goes that one theory.
I'm not dead,
Colton,
though.
have you ever had COVID?
I think I had it once.
You think-
Oh
I
yeah,
couldn't
no, I
get
got
it,
tested
Corey.
positive, but I think that was just a flu.
I don't think I could get it. I think I was one of those people.
I was
that-
like-
You've also not been
I
to
don't
the
think I've ever
doctor
had it.
since you were 3 years old, so how do you know?
I've been to the doctor a lot of times, and I've got
Because he was
tested
in
a lot
the Marine Corps in 2020, so
There.
they
I got
forced
tested
it
a
down
lot.
his. They forced it up his fucking nostril.
Bro, I had the coffee shits. I called them like, hey, I saw shits was on the fucking like the symptoms list. They're like, yeah, you need to quarantine 2 weeks. I'm like, bet. That was me coming home from leave. I got 2 extra weeks of nothing but games, bro.
Sit there and play PC the whole time?
Yeah, I did. Got drunk.
Got paid for it?
Yup. Just came back naked.
And you still got paid for it.
Did you just take the couple days then, or did they still give you a full 2 weeks?
I got a week and a half, and I got the results. The second time, I got a fucking 4-day weekend out of it because it was a 2-day test.
Hell yeah.
I took it on fucking Thursday.
Gotcha.
Or no, I took it at the end of Wednesday. They
Again,
finally let
Thursday.
me go.
Heard that.
How long were your shifts? Because I know you did tower and shit, right? You did the watchtower and shit?
Oh, no, nothing like a watchtower. So, If you got duty when you were in the fleet, it was 24 hours.
Fair.
I think it was like 6 to 6 or whatever.
It wasn't like prison. You didn't have watch towers.
No. But like in schoolhouse and the holding platoon's there, it's fucking fire watch and it can be an hour to 2 hours. In boot camp, it's fire watch, it's an hour, and sometimes if you got fucked by your scribe, it was multiple hours.
Hey, looked up this thing, random topic generator, while we were
Sitting in silence?
you know, sitting in silence. Yeah.
While we were talking?
Yeah. Well.
So are we still going with the podcast?
No, we're not going with the podcast, but I want to just go through one just at random just to see. Because they are so fucking
We're
generic.
testing for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll test for whatever.
This is pod testing.
Here's a random one.
Not
what was the
podcasting.
best period of your life so far? What do you think will be the best period of your entire life?
That sounds AI.
Yeah, that does sound AI-y. Friends! Sorry.
They don't know you. They don't love you.
But they're
Hey.
friends.
They're friends.
They saw him, they'd say friends.
Yep, if they saw me on the road, they say, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later."
So
Someone
you
that
all
has
are eating
soft
the tail
tacos?
end of a Tacoma later.
Man, we got off topic real fast. We didn't even finish out.
Those are hard tacos.
It's a soft taco if you like really hard tacos, like maybe you like like burn the tortilla shells, If you just make them regular, it's like a soft taco basically.
You just fry them in a little bit of oil. That's all you do.
Oh,
We're
really?
frying
the girls
people
out.
now.
Heard.
Yeah.
That's
You
how
could learn
turn a soft
the
shell
question.
into a hard shell.
Or if you could learn the answer to one question about your future,
That's
what would
the
the
difference.
question be? If you could learn one answer to one question about the future, what would your question be? Is it worth it?
One answer, one question about the future.
See, I'm stoned, so I don't want to go too deep on that one.
Dude, I'm already accepting my fate as the fucking unk, alright? At least I'm gonna be the unk.
You gotta fight
Two
Burke
best
for that.
parents. Huh?
You gotta fight Burke for Unk. I think Burke's gonna be more of Unk. More of an Unk, and that's not nothing negative. I just.
But I got the cool bike already.
But the mom already has a bike.
Yeah, and that's why
Or
you
kid-
need to be the cool uncle that they also get to ride with.
Yeah, but Unk
Yeah.
drives.
Because there's
but
gonna
Unk
be...
So you're
drives.
gonna get to
There's
ride with
gonna
unk.
be
Unk
minimum
drives
two-
semi though.
I came in at the right time. I heard cool uncle. I like to
See, and here's another third
Shit,
to
we're
fight.
gonna have a fucking war over being the cool uncle of these two's kids. God damn.
Listen,
They're
my
set up.
nieces identify me as the cool uncle. Every single one of them. Okay, so that
I don't have any nieces.
Solidified.
So I don't have anything
I've
to
got
say
like
yet.
fucking 12.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you're gonna have to keep up with this guy because he's gonna try hard for this one.
Yeah, I am.
He's like, I'm not having kids, so these kids are like getting everything.
Yeah.
I don't
The benefits
have
of
to
not
try.
having kids, he's gonna blow on our kids.
I don't have
Which
to
is saving
try.
money.
I'm just
Yeah, it's gonna save you
solidified
guys
as the
fucking
cool uncle.
effort.
Appreciate
They're
it.
gonna get a fucking nice ass PC, and you're gonna be like, where the fuck did that come from, Uncle Colton?
He just came and put it in for me after he picked me up from school the other day.
Yeah, he picked me up from school and said, how would you like to have a computer capable of running
So I got out of the car
Microsoft
and I
Excel
ran.
at 3,000 frames per second?
So I got out of the car and
You
ran.
can play Minecraft at 40 frames. Finally, Minecraft 2.0, and nothing can run it anymore.
Bro, whatever happened to we were supposed to get a sequel to that, like a spiritual sequel through Notch. And he like fucking canceled it or some shit.
Well, he sold the company, brother.
Yeah, he sold the company, but he said not too long ago he was gonna make a spiritual successor.
Oh, he's a drunk.
Fair enough.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
No.
Bro's like a fucking
Isn't that how
billionaire.
we cope with life?
I can go a week without drinking beer, and my body doesn't go.
I mean, I could too, but
That means I'm not drunk. There's a person at the door.
Yep, it's our food. Therefore, it's over.